My name is Minty. You're watching Wager Talk TV. Joining me today is Teddy Covers at Teddy_Covers on Twitter and Prez at Prez Wager Talk.
Why are you laughing?
Because
she's trying to do an intro to our show.
I know, but you didn't say the Prez. Just say it's Prez, because that's what you are.
Sorry.
You're not
My
a two-word
first
guy.
name is The.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I mean, my parents named me The.
As they should have.
Yeah.
It's an appropriate name for you.
It is.
It serves
I
you
am
well.
The. I'd like to be referred to from now on as The.
Okay. Well, this Sunday, we've got the LA Rams at the Pittsburgh Steelers. LA Rams off a bye week and the Steelers off a win against the Colts. What are our thoughts and concerns, Teddy?
So I had the Steelers last week. Lucky as sin to win that game. Okay?
Yes, I was on the side.
And that was Minkah Fitzpatrick making a play to save me in the first half. And then everyone's blaming Vinatieri, but, we all know laces out. You remember that from freaking Ace Ventura?
It's still his fault. I mean, come on.
Dude, the laces were in. He bopped it 40 yards to the left. It was, as soon as he kicked it, it was no good. I mean, it wasn't even like...
Oh, yeah, it was one of the ugliest kicks I've ever seen.
It was wide.
Yeah, it was absurd.
Nonetheless, Pittsburgh got the money.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, Steelers are lucky. Steelers are, oh, my God, Mason Rudolph can't do anything. Pittsburgh didn't even have a running back last week, I look at the Steelers as a team that has enormous upside because of the defensive playmakers that they have. And if they can be pedestrian on offense, and a head coach in Mike Tomlin who's capable of putting together a team that's not about star power and putting up points in bunches, but about playing good defense, and that is a good Steelers defense, and it's a good defense every week. Right. You look at Pittsburgh's schedule after this week, weakling. They are live to win the division. They are live to make the playoffs at 4-4. Pittsburgh is a live team. But most of my attraction to the Steelers this week is against LA, because this is a Jared Goff game. Okay, Pittsburgh can stop the run. And the biggest difference between the Rams last year when they went to the Super Bowl and the Rams this year when they've been mediocre is last year was 4.9 yards per carry. This year is 3.9 yards per carry. They are not a good running team this year. They're facing a team that is good at stopping the run, which means it's a Jared Goff game. And we've seen enough of these now that it's not just one aberration or two aberrations. When Jared Goff faces a good defense on the road, we do not lay more than a field goal with the Rams. Steelers, easy.
Yeah, I mean, Teddy, I agree with everything you've said.
Yeah.
But I want to add to that, Teddy, because I play a lot of fantasy football, and last year I had Robert Woods as one of my wide receivers, and I actually think he's one of the biggest factors to why that offense is not working like it was last year. You can look at the 1 yard per carry less by Todd Gurley, but the bottom line is, where is the stretching of the field this year from Jared Goff? And the stretching, Robert Woods last year, I'm telling you, he was in my fantasy team, and this guy would go out there and get... he wasn't Tyreek Hill, but I mean, he was literally probably number two.
Yeah, he was a monster for months.
And that would actually bring the strong safety back. It would bring a middle linebacker back. And that's probably what helped Todd Gurley get that extra 1 yard. I don't know what's going on in LA, but they're just out of sync offensively. And from a defensive perspective, and you mentioned, they didn't have a running back last game. Samuels set the record for Pittsburgh's entire franchise, 13 catches out of the backfield. And the interesting thing there is that matches up really well against the LA Rams, because the LA Rams are an edge rushing team.
Sure, if you're dinking and dunking.
And if you're dinking and dunking, you can beat that edge rush. So I actually agree with everything you said, wanted to add to it. And not only that, Teddy, but it's like we're going to get a field goal and a hook. I'm going to, the Steelers are a no-brainer play for me.
Wow. I didn't know you were going to be that strong. I was hoping we were going to argue. Dude, we hugged last video. I'm not going to hug you every video.
Butt bump?
Yeah, okay. Keep talking.
All right, guys.
Let it end. Please let it end.
Wager Talk TV users get $25 in wager bucks added to your account after your first purchase at wagertalk.com and sportsmemo.com.